Most of you will know Toto Wolff as the team principal of the great Mercedes Formula 1 team, but his resume goes a lot further than just 7 consecutive championships in Formula 1. Toto, or actually Torge Christian Wolff, was born on January 12, 1972 in Austria. Over the years, he has built a strong reputation in the world of motorsport, but he has also made a name for himself in the world of business. Toto has made a number of successful investments over the years and currently owns a 33% stake in the Mercedes Formula 1 team. Before this, Wolff was also a shareholder at Williams. Currently, Wolff is believed to be worth a quite staggering estimated €510 million. If you want to make an investment and turn a profit, Toto is quite clearly the man to ask for some advice. Turning the clock back to 1992, Wolff began his career in motorsport as a driver, racing in the Austrian Formula 4 Championship. He would compete in both this championship and the German equivalent in the following 2 years. In 1994, Wolff topped his class in the 24 hours of the Nürburgring. The Austrian has since revealed following this result he was offered the chance to race in Formula 1, filling the seat of Karl Wendlinger at Sauber, who had been injured in the Monaco Grand Prix. Deciding he was too tall and too heavy to enjoy a successful career in the driver's seat, Wolff said, "I told them it would be a waste of money. That's when I decided not to pursue my dream of becoming a professional race driver. It was May 1994. That didn't stop Wolff getting behind the wheel, however. In 2002, he finished 6th in the FIA GTA Championship, claiming 1 victory. 2006 was a busier year for the Austrian as he finished 2nd in the Austrian Rally Championship and won the Dubai 24 Hours, driving a BMW M3 E46 GTR for Dalla Motorsport. 3 years later, in 2009, Wolff embarked on what Niki Lauda told him was the stupidest idea he had ever heard of, in attempting to match the 6-minute 58.6 F1 lap record held by Lauda at the Nordschleife. The difference? Lauda has set his time in Formula 1 machinery in 1975. Wolff would use a Porsche 911 GT3 RSR. Although setting a time only 4 seconds slower than Lauda, a tyre failure on his second lap caused Wolff to crash heavily. He suffered a concussion and a few broken vertebrae. As racing became more of a hobby for Wolff, his interest in the financial markets grew. In 2003, he set up the March 15 and March 16 investment agency. Since then, he has also been involved in many companies closely associated with racing. In 2006, he bought 49% of HWA AG. Among other things, this company was engaged in the production of Formula 3 engines and ran a racing program for Mercedes-Benz in the well-known German DTM. In 2009, he first appeared in Formula 1. He bought part of the Williams Formula 1 team and thereby earned a seat on the board of directors. 3 years later, in 2012, Toto was promoted to executive director of Williams F1. That year, the team won its last race in Spain. In January 2013, he joined Mercedes as executive director. This was also the moment that he was put forward as team principal. Toto also bought 30% of the team's shares. At that moment, F1 legend Niki Lauda owned 10% and the remaining 60% was owned by the parent company, Daimler. He sold his Williams shares in 2016. More recently, a new deal was agreed, where there are only 3 shareholders, with Wolff, Daimler and partner Ineos each having a 33% share of the team. It has been a well-known story ever since. As of 2014, Wolff has become world champion 7 times in a row and has become one of the most successful team bosses in the history of the sport. He recently indicated several times that he would consider stepping down from his duties as team boss within the next few years, but he is far from disappearing from view. Today, Toto is married to his second wife, Susie Wolff, from Scotland. Between 2006 and 2012, Susie drove for Mercedes-Benz in DTM. In 2012, she was signed by Williams as a development driver. In 2018, she switched to the electric branch of sport. In Formula E, she became team boss and shareholder in the Venturi team. They have 1 child together, and Toto is a father of 3, having 2 more children from his first marriage. Did you enjoy this video? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.